trying to get something going. Whoa, and do they ever? Look at that second effort. Bad, that was Malachi Metlock, number 5. Wide open in the end zone. Well, I think I speak for everybody when I say thank you to all the Texas infrastructure and to the UIL for proceeding with the playoffs. It seems to me the strength of this Duncanville Panthers defense is that great linebacking core. I wonder how they'd fare against a great aerial attack like South Lake Carrol or Westlake. After filming South Lake Carrol on Saturday, I dubbed them the greatest show on turf because Quinn really has it going on with number 6 and number 14. Dragons begin at the 29-yard line. Quinn drops back. He's got his guy open. That'll be good for a gain of, whoa! With Quinn's accuracy and bevy of receivers, this may be a long day. Wide open. Off to the left. He's still on his feet at the 24-yard line. I guess the question is, will the Trinity be able to find an answer for their aerial threat? Quinn is spreading it around, and it's been a hard recipe to stop. First and goal, Dragons. And that'll be the first play. I would not be a bit surprised if they score on every other possession this coming Saturday. So that means Duncanville is going to have to score some points. He drops back. He's got a man wide open. Beautiful. However, the one drawback that I saw in comparison to another great passing team, Cedar Hill, for instance, is that South Lake Carrol was rather predictable in their routes and their ball distribution. Dragon ball at the 44-yard line. It's that same play I've been seeing all day to number 6, and he's got space. Now, sometimes predictable can still get you. You know, it's predictable that Drew Brees is going to throw that screen pass to Alvin Kamara, but 35 yards later and a first down converted, it still can get the job done. It's predictable that Mike Tyson in his prime was going to wade in and give that left uppercut, but the other guy still ended up on the floor. However, citing one of my favorite Mike Tyson quotes, he says, "Yeah, the other guys, they all got a plan until I hit them." So at the end of the game, it may be Kendrick Blackshire and Jordan Cook and the great linebacking core saying, yeah, they were the greatest show on turf until we hit them. Oh! Met with unbelievable force. Because I think that the pass rush that Duncanville can provide is in a whole nother category from last week's opponent. However, if there's 49 seconds left in the game and Quinn has the ball and they're down by 3 points, he can march that ball down the field as efficiently as some of the best pro quarterbacks, and it would not completely surprise me if they pulled an upset if that scenario emerges. But I think the more likely scenario is something similar to when Duncanville played another great passing team this season, Cedar Hill. The score was 28-14 with Duncanville on top. But you guys in Dallas are going to have a great game, I believe. I think this will be more like a blow up than a blowout. Now, I myself will be filming the Westlake Northshore game, which is just a stunning matchup of number 2 in the whole United States taking on number 10 in the whole United States. And I know I've heard word that if they beat Westlake convincingly, they could cement their spot as the number 1 team in the nation. However, it's not going to be no walk in the park. I watched a Westlake team break the second longest win streak in high school football, which was Allen, an absolute dynasty, and Westlake upset them. Westlake can be very, very stingy on defense. My son Abe, he averaged well, one year 12.3 yards per carry in Texas 6A. But one Westlake squad held him to about 25 yards on 20 carries one year because they got it going on defense. Coach Todd Dodge has a very good defense, and Steele was no shabby team, and yet they held them to 0 points. Can you imagine holding Steele to 0 points? So it's going to be quite a game, because I don't think there's as dynamic or well-rounded team as Northshore in all of high school football, but yards do not come easy against Westlake. Now, having said that, I can't be up there in Dallas and film that game. If any of you guys want to give it a go, I'll give you some pointers and pay for your SD card. And if you can send it to me, I will edit that game and get it on here for all of you to see on my channel as well. And if any of you Dallas Cowboy insiders happen to be watching, consider my son, Abe Willows. There's no back in the NFL with better hands than Abe. And when you've got a little bit of an unsettled thing going on at quarterback, that can really pay huge dividends.
Glover to the air, rolls out. Has a wide open man, here's Willows. Willows, first down and more. Abe Willows has been the reliable target out of the backfield.
He takes the swing screen, and a good job by Willows skating up the sideline, getting the first down. Ready by a running back from Penn, catches the ball out in the flat, wide open.
Yeah, he flew a little bit under the radar in college because he'd come off that terrible injury he suffered against Westlake. But then again, on week 8, he was the top college fantasy back in all of college football. And he did it in only one half of the game because he was not the starter.
Well, Willows can do it all. He can run it and he can catch it.
Well, you guys enjoy a great weekend of football, and you can rest assured that since you won't be able to attend that great Northshore and Westlake contest, you can see it here on my channel. So check out some of my other really fun offerings here. You can see me walk on water, you can see me walk through a raging river, and you can see my very popular Bigfoot documentary where I interview several people that said they saw him.
Howdy friends, my name is James Willows, and I made this video to explore if Bigfoot is really real.
Can you tell us how it happened?
Yeah, we was just up there fishing. They come running through. We smelled the stink smell. Thought it was a wild bear or a hog with Bigfoot.
How tall would you say, would you just guess the animal was?
Oh, geez, man. He was good size. About 10 feet, at least.
About 10 feet? 9, 10 feet?
9, 10 feet, I don't
Whoa!
know. He was good size, man.
But
he was all shiny and hairy.
Shiny and hairy?
No, shiny like mink.
Yeah.
Real black and shiny.
But it really is just a giant tree. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this.
Isn't that something? So right now, if you had money to bet, would you bet that it was a Bigfoot that you probably saw?
Yes. This is a mean bear track right here. It's a wide one.
That is a wide one. Look at that, and then it continues on. Wow, that disturbed some ground there.
So don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications bell, and enjoy your weekend.